You know, that is the most Mega Man sounding Castlevania song. That's from Order of Ecclesia, Sorrow's Distortion. It's got a Mega Man vibe to it. What the hell is this watched consecutive streams watch streak thing that Twitch is doing? What the hell is this? I'm seeing all these people in chat. It's just like giving me messages. Poison Grave watched 7 consecutive streams and sparked a watch streak. And then you include a message with it. Vinny, will there be World of Horror this year? I know you've been in my chat when I answered that question. I've seen you. No, I don't know. Yes, there will be. Probably next week. You weren't. All right, well, you should know everything that I'm talking about. You should know. Like, you should find out, right? You know, you should talk to other people. You should find out what I'm doing. You should know everything. You should know everything. Been any hope for escape from Duckov? It has a really good review. Well, many reviews. Escape from Duckov. There's ducks. It's Tarkov. I'm not crazy about Tarkov, but it looks cute. It's got ducks in it. They're rubber ducks, kind of, and you loot and you shoot. I'm interested. I don't know when I'll get a chance to play it, but it's overwhelmingly positive on Steam, with over 1,000 reviews. That's kind of crazy. So, I mean, I'll check it out. It's got ducks. It's got shoot. Why early? The same reason as usual. When I do early stream, it means I cannot do evening stream. I just pointed to my head when I said that, as if you could see this. Could be band stuff. Could be just Vinny living his life. It's usually band stuff. But it just means that I'm not available later. So, I wanted to show you something. This is a demo. It was like kind of a display. Star Fox Laser Light Show held at Winter CES in Las Vegas, 1993. Inside a large 360-degree dome. Nearby game demo kiosks could also be played. Projections of the R-Wings, Andros, Fox, and Phantom. Sorry, Fantron can be seen during the show. Who the hell's Fantron? Fake Star Fox fan here. It might be lost media. The video is originally 7 minutes long. This is just a weird thing. Like, I guess this was just to promote Star Fox in an event. And I'm sure it looked better in person, because here it looks like a jumbled mess, but it's still pretty cool. There he is. It's mainly the frame rates, but that's how laser work, because laser has to split itself to create multiple objects. But I mean, this is honestly awesome. Like, the technology is cool, but as a way to promote Star Fox, this is kind of the best, most interesting, memorable way to do it. And I've never seen this before. Vin, bad news, Orc Massage now has mixed reviews on Steam. Oh. Well, that's a shame. I do think Star Fox might have been the first time I saw like true 3D and like playable true 3D, and it kind of was amazing. But I know I played Pilot Wings probably just a little bit before that, and Mode 7 was also that kind of 3D. But also Top Gun on the NES had fake, you know, perspective 3D, and that game sucked shit. So, Vinny, is Legends ZA worth buying? I still need to beat Arceus. I'm conflicted whether I should get it. Chat member, I only played it once. I don't really have any major desire to play it again right now, because I've got so much stuff I want to play that's actually, like, insanely good. I got addicted to leveling my characters in Tactics, Final Fantasy Tactics. I've been still jumping into Ball X Pit and Mega Bonk, so I don't really I don't know. Pokemon's a weird thing. I'm glad I played it the one time just to ignite wars about how dare you buy this game, Vinny. Nintendo's got like a very specific level of vitriol right now. I know there's this whole discussion about them being the cheapest handheld on the market, and everything else is just like crazy priced. And it is a reasonably good system for the price, for sure. But the Pokemon stuff has such a huge backlash, and I think it's because they do the bare minimum. That's what I want to call it. Pokemon Legends ZA, the bare minimum. It's fine. The animations are good. The Pokemon are there. And it's an okay game for sure, the 3 hours I played it. But nothing about it is hooking me to the point where I'm like, I want to explore this amazing world. It's just kind of another Pokemon game, and it's full priced. And I do think people get really upset when they see a game with a budget that's not that amazing, and like it's just kind of more of the same, a little bit different in some ways, one step forward. It's always like one step forward and not several from the biggest media franchise on the planet. And to some degree, I understand why people would abstain and say, fuck this, I'm not buying it. Or even be like, well, screw Pokemon, I'm done. But the way people get, and to me, it's kind of like, I have to remember when I was younger, during the console war stuff, was it as bad as this? And I just don't know. Because right now, everything is so incredibly, like, everything's a sport team. Everything is good, bad, you know, for a lot of people. It's like, no, you're bad because you bought the game. You're bad because you're friends with this person who bought the game. You're bad because you have a Pikachu pin on your backpack. I'm making that last one up. I'm being a little bit, you know, hyperbolic. But the truth is, it is a very weirdly divided time. You know, I mean, look at the world. You don't have to look at just video games. But the video game thing was kind of weirdly a canary in the coal mine about it. And I feel like we're at a point where people do get really upset watching another person purchase a game that they disapprove of. And I don't remember if it was ever this bad. And I just don't know. That said, I would just hope that people can just kind of say, all right, I'm not going to buy the fucking thing. You know Pokemon's going to be the biggest selling thing ever, no matter if, you know, a couple people don't buy it. It's that big of a thing throughout the world. And you hope that Nintendo and Game Freak or whoever are going to end up, you know, Pokemon Company are going to end up putting that effort in. But I also see, like, the vitriol with Mario Kart World, people saying straight up, it sucks. Like, it's awful. This is disgusting. This game is slow and gross. And it's like, no, it was a good Mario Kart game that I feel had a couple of missteps, but it was still a really solid game. You can't like just play it and say, oh no, this is shit. No, there's a lot of polish. There's a lot of work that went into it. It doesn't have the same amount of content that the other game had because that took 10 years of stuff. That had 10 years of stuff. So I feel like it's just, we're hitting this level where, especially Nintendo, but I see it with Xbox and Sony too. People just, you know, Sony, no games, movie games only. Xbox is dead. Everything's in Xbox, but there's no games. Well, it's kind of true. I don't know how this chat member got me on this discussion, but it is really, yeah, everything's really vitriolic and extremely black or white about this stuff. And Pokemon, I think, is probably the worst of it, especially this particular release. And I think the misinformation alone with like the that model of Lumio City, there's this model that's kind of low poly that people are like, why is this in the game? This is the whole city. Holy shit. It's so, you know, there's no detail in this city because it's this one giant model. But then I read stuff that went around like crazy. And then I read stuff that was just a hologram in the game that you look at, like on a table. And by then, the initial thing went around so much, people just wanted to believe it. So it's just, every day becomes exhausting. We know too much about everything. Everything is a battle. I think Pokemon is not an important battle. but it is something that, you know, as a fair weather fan, I feel like they could do better. I feel like they could do more. I bought the game. I played it once. I might play it again, maybe one day, maybe not, maybe never. And I said what I had to say about it. I joked about fuckable Pokemon, and I got a stream out of it. That's good enough for me. So, anyway, amen. Thank you, chat. I hope you enjoyed my TED Talk. Chat member, don't get it. No, that sounds pretty good, Vin, actually. I'm going to get it. That sounds pretty good.